Chers téléspectateurs, merci de nous retrouver. Vous êtes sur Believe in Africa et aujourd'hui nous recevons une personne exceptionnelle. Elle organise des séminaires, des conférences, des séances de coaching axées sur l'épanouissement personnel et professionnel. C'est une femme entrepreneur, elle est TV host, elle est auteure de plusieurs ouvrages et sa mission c'est d'encourager les gens à travers le monde à sortir de cette sphère démotivante et à explorer plutôt ce côté, ce potentiel illimité qui réside en chacun de nous, qui réside dans l'âme humaine. Elle est ma reine aujourd'hui et je suis certaine que nous allons, vous et moi, passer un excellent moment. Miss Emeldine King Pinyin, she's our guest today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Outstanding. I'm glad to be with you.
It's a pleasure having you.
Same here. I'm glad to be
On a
here.
envie de connaître qui est cette femme à multiples casquettes.
My name is Emeldine King Pinyin.
Okay.
I was born in Tico in the Southwest Province. I come from the Northwest, from Bamenda. I'm from Bamunka.
Okay.
That's in Ndop. Born to a royal family. The royal family in Bamunka, the Njoya family. I grew up in Bamenda until I was 2. Started primary school in CS Bayele in Bamenda. 2 years old, we got transferred to Douala because my dad was a custom officer. He's now retired. And went to modern bilingual primary school in Bonapriso, and then eventually to class 5. We transferred me to Bepanda.
Wow. All your ascension in Cameroon?
All in Cameroon.
Good.
I went to Bepanda, had my first school living certificate in Bepanda. And then I went to boarding school. I went to Our Lady of Lourdes Secondary School in Mankon, Bamenda. I was there for 4 years. So all then I'd been through like girls' schools only. And then I went to CPC, and it was a co-ed school, so mixed girls and boys. Had my A-levels from there. And then went to University of Boya. That's when Boya was opening up. So I'm like the second batch of Unibu. In Boya, I studied accounting. And then when I was done, I went over to the U.S. in 99.
Wow.
Right. So it's a whole long thing. In the U.S., I started going through the medical school route. Then I jumped into the IT route. So I went to Montgomery College in Maryland. Ended up getting a job in IT in Salisbury, Maryland. So I went to Salisbury State University, and I had a bachelor's in theater arts in Salisbury State University. And started working, and, the last couple of years have been interesting. You go there thinking life will be all rosy and good, but it wasn't that way. And I worked a good job as a database administrator, and then went into entrepreneurship. And the last 12 years, I've been an entrepreneur, and I've loved it.
Okay. She is an author, speaker, entrepreneur, business coach, leadership development consultant, direct sales expert. Comment faites-vous pour assurer dans tous ces domaines et donner le meilleur de vous-même? It's really impressive.
Thank you very much. If you look at it, though, it looks like I'm doing a lot, but they're all in the same train. So it's just different wagons, right? Sometimes people do too many different things, right? But mine is the same thing. It's all in personal development, in leadership, and all of that. So because it's in the same train, c'est facile à conduire parce que c'est dans le même.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui vous a motivé à faire du coaching personnel et professionnel?
Donc, quand je suis allée aux États-Unis, j'ai commencé à travailler. Et ça n'allait pas. J'étais pauvre comme tout le monde. Nous sommes toujours en train de payer les factures et pas d'argent. Donc, j'ai commencé à chercher une autre moyen de m'en sortir. En plus, j'ai eu mon fils. Il a maintenant 15 ans. Mais quand j'ai eu mon fils, je ne pouvais pas prendre soin de lui. J'ai envoyé mon fils ici au Cameroun à mon papa pour m'aider. Et quand il est venu, j'ai commencé à penser autrement. Je voulais beaucoup plus que j'étais. Et j'ai commencé à a réseau de marketing, network marketing business. And in that light, I found out that most people like me, it's not because they lack money that's keeping them from succeeding. it's really because of the way their mindset is.
Okay.
Right? So I started building a team. J'ai commencé à former une équipe dont les gens entraient de partout des États-Unis et même au Canada. Et j'ai constaté que tout le monde avait, la plupart d'eux, quand ils m'appelaient pour les questions, c'était presque les mêmes questions. Et c'était toujours dans leur tête. It was always in their mindset, right? Why I was succeeding and why some of them were not. So after so many years of talking to people and phone calls and coaching them, I just decided, you know what, this is something I could do.
As a career.
That's it, as a career. Right? That's it. Actually, somebody said, do you know you could be a good coach? I was like, what does that mean? So I started researching, and that's how I started.
Okay. Le terrain propice pour le coaching professionnel. Is it, are you targeting, is it America? Is it Africa? So can you give us more light on that?
It's worldwide.
Okay.
You know, every time you see me post on social media, I always say, you know, I'm here to equip, encourage, elevate, and empower lives worldwide. So, il est bien vrai que j'ai commencé aux États-Unis, donc c'est naturel que la plupart de mes clients sont aux États-Unis parce que je vis là-bas et j'ai fait tout là-bas. Mais il y a, disons, 2 ou 3 ans, j'ai commencé à venir en Afrique. J'ai déjà eu des clients ici en Afrique. Mais maintenant, à partir de 2018, je veux tellement être ici en Afrique parce que je vois qu'il y a beaucoup, il y a tellement besoin. Il y a un grand besoin.
What was one of your best experience coaching?
So I started coaching, and it was primarily people in my company, and then other people started calling me. And when social media came on, I think it kind of exposed me.
Okay.
And I think that my best, like, I will never forget, like, my aha moment.
You can list like 2.
I can list like 2? Okay, so you know, as a coach, you always look up to people. You always have to have coaches and mentors too. So I have a couple of coaches and mentors. So I would say that the highlight of my coaching career, it's always when I meet one of those people whom I've looked up to over the years. I've read their books, I've listened to their shows, I've watched, you know, their movies, and I've studied their lifestyle. So the first major one for me was meeting Oprah Winfrey.
Wow.
You know, Oprah is like, that's my shiro. You know, we say hero, but because she's a woman, I call her my shiro. Right? So that was my first exciting moment, because it's something that I had been doing, and I'm really blessed and gifted at it, at coaching and mentoring, just from the feedback that I get from clients when I speak and when I coach and mentor them. But for me to meet her, I remember she was doing an event in Maryland, in D.C., called Empowering Women and Girls for Leadership.
Okay.
And someone thought highly of me enough to send it to me, a big sister friend of mine, Auntie Gwen. She said, King, I think you belong in this room. You know, she had the invitation, but she's all the way in Charlotte. And so one morning I woke up, and coincidentally, I had just spoken about her at a conference. I was teaching people about creative visualization, how to, you know, create a vision board and create the life that you want. Literally, a week before that, I told them, like, one of my goals is to meet Oprah, because it just occurred to me that I've loved this woman, I've respected her. Why have I not gone to one of her events, right? Literally, a week after that, I wake up in the morning, and there's this text message with the invitation, and she says, you're in D.C., I think you belong in this room. So I remember just standing there with a bunch of Americans, and I'm looking at myself like this young girl from the cornfields of Africa, you know, with nothing. I came here with just a hope and a big dream in my heart, right? And I've looked up to her, and I'm about to meet her in a few minutes. I was so emotional that when it was time for me to meet her, I literally was crying. Oh. Because I could not believe it.
Okay, let's talk about entrepreneurship. This incredible lady here today, she's behind one of the great device called health device called Hilo.
Yes.
Let's watch the video in 5 minutes, then we come back for details.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first lifestyle oracle, a wearable wellness and bioparameters monitoring device unlike any other on the planet. In real time, Hilo can take important measurements such as heart rate, breath rate, steps taken, and calories burned. Hilo can also sense your mood, whether you are excited or fatigued. Hilo can sense it. Not only does your Hilo monitor your important measurements, but it also produces a daily, weekly, and even monthly report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. Once you pair your Hilo with a smartphone application, you can track the bioparameters and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine the sense of security that would come from monitoring your aging parents from thousands of miles away, or from knowing you will receive alerts if your spouse's bioparameters are no longer in a healthy range. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Once you connect to your loved one's Hilo via a smartphone app, his or her Hilo can send you emergency alerts using the GPS feature of your smartphone. All your loved one has to do is press the panic button twice, and an emergency alert with the exact GPS coordinates will be sent directly to your phone via text or email. Now you can go about your day with total peace of mind, and that is a priceless feature. Also, you can easily download a wide range of other features through the Hilo App Store. This exclusive app store allows developers to create and publish their own apps and plugins, further increasing the potential of the Hilo and its functions. For example, with the help of apps found on the Hilo App Store, you can now monitor measurements not found on the basic Hilo app, such as blood pressure and EKG. Because of the Hilo's innovative technology and hardware design, the exclusive Hilo App Store will soon be able to give Hilo devices the ability to monitor blood sugar levels, blood alcohol levels, oxygen levels, temperature. And they will even be able to keep away disease-delivering mosquitoes. And this is just a sneak peek. The potential of the Hilo is unlimited. Finally, don't forget the benefits of the 99.9% pure germanium stones. The germanium stones fit snugly against your skin on the inside of the Hilo wristband and may provide a number of wellness benefits. All these fantastic features led to the Hilo being voted the best direct selling product of 2017. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, we're convinced you're ready to order a Hilo for you and for each of your family members. However, Hilo cannot be found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or ask for more information right now.
Vous êtes actuellement en train de pousser un bracelet digital, un bracelet médicinal qui va désormais changer les habitudes de consommation, qui va naturellement permettre aux gens de monitorer leur état de santé. You know, it's really interesting. What is it about?
C'est une bande de fitness, c'est aussi une bande médicale et c'est aussi une bande de sécurité.
Wow.
Right? So right now we're talking about wearable technology.
Okay.
That's where the whole world is going, artificial intelligence. So just like the name suggests, something that you wear on you and it gives you feedback about your vital signs. It gives you feedback about what's really going on with you. So this little band that I'm wearing here is called Hilo. It's marketed by a company called World Global Network.
Okay.
And
So you are not the one manufacturing,
I'm not the one that manufactured it. No, it's
selling.
owned, right, manufactured by them. So I'm just an independent marketer who's bringing this into Africa. Okay, because I see value in this. I see value in wearing this for us in Africa. But also I see how people could use this as a means to empower themselves. Okay, donc j'ai venu avec une seule but. Le but d'aider au moins 1 000 familles africaines gagner $1 000 par mois en marchant
en utilisant cet outil technologique.
Exactement. Donc, the Hilo is in the fitness space. It monitors your steps. It monitors the distance that you walk a day, the calories that you burn. Dans les pas, le distance que vous mangez, les calories que vous brûlez par jour. In the medical monitoring space, it monitors your heart rate, your breath rate. It also monitors your blood pressure, which is like one of the #1 killers in Africa, right? They call it the silent killer. A device like this one monitors you, so if your pressure starts to go up, it sends you a text message.
De retour sur ce plateau, on a une dame pas comme les autres. Elle est auteure de plusieurs ouvrages. You are the #1 bestseller on Amazon. This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, we are really interested on one of your books called Breakthrough.
Yes.
How do you build millions of dollars? Business by helping others. Je vais juste essayer de traduire en d'autres termes. Comment construire une entreprise de millions de dollars juste en aidant les gens? C'est ça?
Oui, c'est ça.
Est-ce que c'est possible?
Oui, c'est vraiment possible. C'est possible. Les gens
en tout cas, dites-nous.
Et c'est pas millions CFA ou...
Ces dollars, on parle de millions de dollars.
On parle de millions de dollars en aidant les autres à réussir. Quand tu penses à une société, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est quelqu'un qui avait une idée, qui a formulé la société et il a employé les gens. Donc, c'est ce qu'il est en train de faire, effectivement. Donc, moi, j'ai préféré être dans une entreprise personnelle. Donc, je suis entrée dans le réseau marketing. Et c'était par hasard. C'était vraiment par hasard. En 2008, on m'a appelé chez une amie. J'ai toujours aimé la technologie. Et quand j'ai vu, à l'époque, un vidéophone, ça m'a beaucoup étonnée. Donc, ils m'ont aussi dit que je pouvais m'enregistrer pour moins de $1,000 et commence à développer une business chez moi, à la maison, en même temps quand je travaillais. Okay. Donc, j'ai commencé et juste comme ça, c'est grandi. J'ai fait ma première $1 million dans 2 ans avec la société et à partir de maintenant, j'ai, par la grâce de Dieu, gagné plusieurs millions de dollars en faisant ça. I'll take this for instance. Okay. So yes, I have one goal. My only goal is to sell 1 million of these devices in Africa in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay. If you or anybody else chooses to go with me on that journey, like people are coming on board in Cameroon, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Togo, eventually I'm going to be all over South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania. If we all succeed in selling just 1 million of this as a group in the next 3 to 5 years, in terms of compensation, we're going to earn about $60 million doing that. So wow. that's an easy way out, right? Okay. We're going to earn that much money it's going to be $60 million. I'm sorry, we're going to earn about $12 million doing that in the next 3 to 5 years. So it's very easy to show other people how to do that. Now, if I'm dreaming of selling 1 million of this in the next 3 to 5 years, all I need to do is show anybody else who wants to dream that big how to do the same.
Je suis certaine qu'on a des bouquins un peu partout, même peut-être où je ne vais pas prononcer. Vous avez probablement des bouquins un peu partout dans la maison, dans votre pièce.
Oui, j'aime tellement lire. Parce que pour être leader, tu dois beaucoup lire.
C'est très important.
C'est très, très important. Très, très important. Et je lis tout. Mais surtout sur entreprise, surtout sur personal development, surtout sur les choses spirituelles. Et je veux conseiller tout le monde qui nous regarde là maintenant de développer une habitude de lire.
De lecture.
De lecture. Il faut absolument. Parce que tout ce qu'ils ont besoin est caché dans une...
Tout, on a tous les secrets dans les livres.
It's in the livre, right? It is what the Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Where do you get knowledge from? C'est dans les livres. It's in books. So I make it a habit to read. I have books everywhere, by my bedside, everywhere, in my car, in my bag. There has to be a book. If I'm stuck in traffic, I don't complain. If someone is driving me, I can read a book.
Well, I hope that the televiewers are hearing because on a quand même le taux de pénétration en ce qui concerne les habitudes de consommation, par exemple des médias. On a le taux des lecteurs environ 1,1% qui est presque insignifiant au Cameroun. Donc on espère que les téléspectateurs vont se mettre à la lecture.
Est-ce que tu sais que même là-bas, on dit, au monde entier, on dit que la plupart des gens, 90%, 99% des personnes ne vont jamais ouvrir un livre après cours élémentaire.
Après l'école primaire.
Après l'école primaire.
On va passer au coaching. Can you please tell us, if we have many people who want to take the right decision in their value and belief, what will be your approach on that?
Okay, so let's talk about values and beliefs.
Okay.
Because those two things are at the core of every decision that we make in life. So what are values, especially your core values? It's the deep level of programming in your subconscious mind that lets you make decisions about what is right or wrong. And basically defines your entire reality, your values, right? So if someone's core value tells them one thing, they can never do the other thing because at their core, at the subconscious level, their values is set to one direction. And I'll probably give you examples down the road. Now, so when you think about beliefs on the other side, there are those things that you truly accept as truth, right? The things that you accept as truth. Or maybe I should say gospel truth.
Okay.
Like this is black or this is white. You know, you've met people who are like that. So those two little things determine everything in life. So before you even start telling people about how to make decisions, you got to go all the way back to what are their values and what are their beliefs. And how do your values start to form? They start to form from birth. Started from when you were between age 0 and 7, because that was the imprint age. Your subconscious mind was open. Your family, you know, the school you went to, the part of the country you grew up in, the continent you grew up in, you know, your income level, everything was influencing you. Your mind was wide open and it was just accepting things, right? So I always say that to heal the man, heal the boy.
Wow.
Or to heal the woman, heal the girl. Because if I can go right back to between age 0 and 7, I'll see how your values start to form. TV influences your value, newspaper, you know, this show is influencing people right now. So it goes from 0 to 7. And then there's that age from 7 to 14, right? Where people are all about, like, you know, you want to be very careful because it's peer pressure. So at that point in time, you want to be there to make sure that the things that is going into your mind, like parents in particular, are stuff that you want to get into a child's mind. Okay, and then you have the age from 14 to 21, which is like a socialization period where it's all about their, you know, their friends and, you know, their families. You know, from 7 to 14, they're all about role models. That's why you want to be there. And then, of course, from 35 onwards is your business persona. So you look into all of those areas or those segments in life to see what's really going on with a person that's either causing them to make the wrong decisions all the time, or what is it that is causing them to make the right decisions all the time.
We are going to mention names of people you probably know, right? You just have to tell us in some few sentences what you think about them. Nelson Mandela.
Oh my gosh, I love Nelson Mandela. Leader. He's an absolute leader in every sense of the word. You know, from Mandela, you learn about having a dream, a vision, and staying true to the cause no matter what. You know, jail, freedom taken from you, bullets all over, but he stood firm to help change South Africa. So, leader.
The President, Paul Kagame.
Oh my gosh, you know, Rwanda to me right now is a beacon in Africa. Because just a few years ago, there was genocide in Rwanda. Everybody was talking about it. It was a royal mess. You know, when they interviewed Bill Clinton about one of his biggest regrets, he said he was not getting into Rwanda soon enough. Because we all know about the genocide that took place there. How do you go from that a few years ago to now having Rwanda as one of the #1 economies in Africa? So it takes incredible transformational leadership. That's what it takes. And I'd like to know how someone like that could unite a country and take them out of genocide to being a beacon right now in Africa.
Okay. Dr. Mal Phoebe.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Mal Phoebe is someone that I look up to a lot when it comes to being family-oriented, being incredibly successful, very incredibly successful medical doctor in the U.S., humble and grounded, and having a deep, passionate love for humanity. That's Dr. Mal Phoebe.
You really need to tell us, what is your secret? How do you control your mind during stressful time and remain resourceful?
I always say, I have a mantra that says the battle of your life is in your mind. And what is that battle that's going on in your mind? It is for focus.
Stay focused.
To stay focused. And most people look at successful people and think, oh my gosh, they're lucky. They just know how to control their minds.
They don't just have stress
at all. They don't have
no
stress, no problem. No. As a matter of fact, the higher up you go in life, the more challenging and difficult life gets. So the only thing that we have is the mind over matters. It's a game. It's all a game. It's in the mind. And I always joke and say every human existence is an illusion. You get to decide if life controls you or if you take life by the horns and then ride it to wherever you want to go. So I stay grounded. I read a lot of books. I've read books about everything, and I'm very open. I read about everything, especially, again, spirituality, personal development, entrepreneurship.
It helps you.
It helps me a lot. I read biographies of successful people. I know Oprah's story from start to finish. I know Anthony Robbins' story from start to finish. I know John C. Maxwell's story from start to finish. I'm a founding member of his certification program. Because when I look at his life, I see that he was a man of sorrow acquainted with bitterest grief. So not just grief, but deep sorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it tells me that if you want to be successful, if you want to wear the crown, only overcomers will wear the crown. So when I'm faced with a challenge, I just look at it as an opportunity for me to grow. Because if you want to grow, you have to go from one level to the next. Definitely. Right? So if you know that I can solve problems with this same mindset, it means that in order for my mind to stretch, it's like stretching. When something is stretching, it's like something is giving. You know, so when we have these challenges, that's what it is. I stay grounded. I read a lot of books. I have books that I go to when I'm in trouble. I will go to The Dream Giver, for instance. I will go to Think and Grow Rich. I will go to The Science of Getting Rich. I will go to books that will literally open up my mind, okay, so that I can go through. I also have mentors. Okay. Most people think that they can do it all by themselves.
No, sometimes you need help.
No need to reinvent the wheel. You know, show me who you're following, and I can tell you where your life is going to end up. I pray a lot.
Okay, what is the advice you can pass to the younger generation if they want to be successful in their life, okay, in their career, and also in their business?
So I'm going to start by saying, what does success mean to you? When you talk about success, what does it mean to you? So we got to start by talking about you, okay? Who are you? You know, these are my life's big questions. Who are you? Because most people don't even know who they are. Because you don't know who you are, you go with the wind. You know, this time it's blowing east, you go east. When it's blowing west, you go west. It's blowing north, you go north. South, you go south. Why? Because you lack clarity. So start by asking yourself these questions. I call them my life's big questions, okay? So who are you? And take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a rush. Next thing is, what do you want? What do you want? You see, what I want is not what my mother wants.
Definitely.
What I want is not what my sister Jackie wants. What I want is not what my sister Jermaine wants. It's not what my husband Sonny wants. It's not what my son Denzel wants. What do you want? You got to define it, because clarity is power. What do you want in this lifetime? Another way to say it is, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have in this lifetime? Next thing is, why do you want it? You see, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, but knowing why you want the thing that you want is even more important than anything else. Ozan, people just say, I want to be a TV host. I want a job at STV. I want a job. I want a car. I want a wife. But why do you want it? Why do you want that thing that you want? So who are you? What do you want? Why do you want it? And then the most important question, what's stopping you from getting it?
On arrive au terme de cette émission. Miss Emeldine King, you know, you're amazing. Thank you so much for all the advice. Do you plan to come back to Cameroon? Do you plan for a project?
Yes, absolutely. 2018 is going to be my focus on Africa. Wow. I intend to be here a lot this year to do this, you know, the business coaching, the leadership development consulting. I look forward to any viewers that are listening to me. I like to work with you as a personal coach, a mentor. Of course, there's going to be a fee. It's not free, right? I'm looking forward to working with small business owners, mid-sized business owners, large companies. You know, I'm looking forward to do a lot of sales training, marketing training, just a lot that we could do here. And definitely helping people through the network marketing company that I'm bringing into Africa. That would be the best way for me to give back.
On se retrouve le mois prochain. Ça a été un entretien super intéressant. Merci encore.
Merci. Enchantée.
Rendez-vous le mois prochain. Merci pour votre fidélité. D'ici là, ciao, ciao.